What's up, everybody? It's just, I mean, this is, the current events are an important part of like our album for 2020.
True.
So just
So
video.
This isn't like intended to be posted anywhere.
No, it's just a video for us, for a letter to our future selves.
You sure you want to do that? If I start crying again while we're driving?
Well, okay. I mean,
And I'll be careful.
we can.
I can't promise that. I mean, I can try.
Yeah. So
Wanna
we.
tell them what we did today? Where are we?
Sure. We're driving on 680 right now.
What? No.
80. Sorry. Just goes to show how long it's been since I've last been on the road. There's no people on the road right now. It is literally 7 o'clock, and there's 7:30, and there's nobody on 80 right
Well,
now.
no, there's people on the road. It's just,
Well, I mean,
it's barely.
it's clear. It's
Yeah.
clear as it is not. That's not what it usually looks like.
It's usually rush. Well, it's usually rush hour coming back.
Yeah. Maybe we should start a vlog series, homegirl.
Yeah, we should.
Documenting our time in quarantine.
You want to like put it up somewhere, kind of thing, or?
You could just put it on YouTube or something, but
Yeah, that's fine. Because I don't want to keep everything on my phone or my device, so just put it on
we can put it up to the cloud, and then I can like edit it and stuff.
yeah, whatever. But anyway, there's a coronavirus going around, COVID-19. And last week, 7 counties in the Bay Area announced a shelter in place. Later last week, the governor announced a shelter in place statewide. Lots of other states are following suit. Basically, it started in like China about a month or so ago.
Well, everyone's gonna know this by then. But you're right. You're right.
I mean, we have to give it its fair context.
Sure.
I mean,
If survivors find this,
we live in Alameda. Our family lives in Vallejo, and we've been self-isolating, but due to necessity, we had to go back to Vallejo, pick up some things. We stayed at Daniel's house, did laundry. We tried to keep our distance as much. We also dropped by my house, gave my family a walkie-talkie.
survival is something that we have to consider. You know,
I mean,
a lot of people are hopeful. I don't like to be a what's the word? A cynic or anything, or somebody. I know there's a word for it. Somebody who believes like the worst is gonna happen. Maybe, but
yeah. No,
I want to be prepared if shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to make sure at least my family survives. I won't say that. I do not.
You say it all the time off camera anyway, so I mean.
All right, fine. I do
just
not
be real with the
believe-
fact. Just be real with the fact that you have a compromised immune system, and that makes things what they are. Like,
Okay, to whom this may concern, let me just break this down for you right now. I am screwed in 2 ways. I have a pre-existing condition. I have a pre-existing condition that affects my ability to walk. It affects my skin. All right, now I can't walk. I am limping, and I have a really swollen right foot. Today was the only day that I actually could even like take a few steps with a cane. Alexa will tell you I've been crawling around our apartment. And I take a medication for that. And that medication compromises my immune system, and that leaves me at a high risk. So if I were to come in contact with a virus with a compromised immune system, it's likely that the virus would spread, and I would probably die of some sort of infection. I don't want to go out that way. So it was my choice at the moment to no longer be on the medication. And so now, and thus is my condition right now, where I'm very unable to get around. And it's difficult, because I'm talking about survival, but there's no way, that's why I'm screwed. My mom likes to say, damned if you do, damned if you don't. And that's kind of like how I feel right now, because the virus is heavily contagious, and people don't show symptoms when they have it for the first, sometimes up to the first 2 weeks. So people could totally be fine. I could have come in contact with anyone.
We could have already come in contact with someone.
Exactly.
That's the challenge, because first risk was I was still working from home, or I was still going into the office up until last week. So there's that.
Ooh, let's see the sun.
Otherwise, we stayed.
What's a nice?
We stayed inside, but we just went home, and Daniel's parents interact with a lot of people. My family has stayed inside,
high risk people as well.
But they were interacting with people before they had started to self-isolate.
Yes.
That's just the. So we've been having the conversation of even debating if we wanted to come out and stuff, or come go to Vallejo, go home and stuff. So it's we've already essentially put ourselves at some risk to a degree. And it's that's the reality. That's the reality, because eventually I have to go out and get groceries, and we have to function, and we have to live. I have to eventually. We did some laundry, but we're gonna have to do more laundry at our apartment.
Yeah. And it's tough, because it's we have to be cognizant of everything that we touch. We're always wearing masks whenever we go out. We have to change our clothes as soon as we get home. We're constantly sanitizing our hands. And we can't even interact with our family. When we were home, my parents just stayed away from us. They stayed in their rooms, basically, and that's difficult. And that's just how it has to be, at least for now. And I know this is probably going to go on for a few more months. We're not even a month in. I'm about a month in, because I already quarantined myself 2 weeks before everyone else quarantined themselves. For the most part, I stayed in. And it's gonna suck. And everyone says get ready, because if it sucks, it's supposed to, because that's what's required of us. If you start to feel a huge personal sacrifice, that's the reality of the situation. You're going to feel you're going to feel like your life is being altered. But that's what it takes to survive at this point. To not be someone that makes somebody else not survive.
And I guess to end it on a note that isn't so sad, we're just taking it one day at a time. We're a generation that has experienced a lot of things. We ourselves have experienced a lot of things, a lot of loss. Your health condition is what you've lived with your whole life, and you've said before,
since I was about 15, 16.
Yeah, so that's since he was a baby. But I would like to. And it's hard. We're still gonna cry, and we're still gonna complain, and we're still gonna be still gonna be angry, but like at the end of the day, we know that we're gonna get through it, and we have each other, and we're coming up with creative ways to stay connected with people.
That's true. We're using Zoom. We're using FaceTime. We're using Facebook groups or whatever it's called.
And I mean, we have to
Messenger chat.
We have to just know that we're incredibly blessed. I mean, we're like lucky for us. We have our own place, and that we can.
Yeah, we have our own apartment.
A roof over our heads. We have clothes. We have food. I mean, we're not hurting. And we know that if we are, there is help.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my friends texted me earlier just to ask me how I'm doing, which I appreciate. You know, like we're coming together.
Yeah, I think we're noticing like people are more receptive to interacting online. I think and talking to people, and people are being more intentional about responding and like saying, yeah, okay, we'll FaceTime sometime, and it's. I think that's good. I think maybe I think I should do that a little bit more with some people. You know, maybe we should schedule a hangout with Illusion and his girlfriend. You know, just a discussion, see how they're doing.
I was gonna buy Jackbox for my laptop.
That's cool too.
Maybe do it over Zoom.
Yeah, I mean, another thing is like finances. I mean, like we are blessed with our apartment, but you know, my sources of income are kind of a concern right now. Alexa's job is pretty stable at the moment, and that's a blessing. But you know, it is a concern. Apparently, people are calling for like a freeze of like rent right now. I don't know how the economy can handle that, because there's a lot of companies that like rely on
Look,
that.
It says SFO 22 minutes.
Oh sure.
Oakland Airport 15 minutes. San Jose Airport.
Yeah, that's not something we've ever seen before. From this point in the Bay Area for us to get there that fast, that's almost unheard of.
I know.
So, but I guess it's good. You know, some people are staying home. There's a lot of people still on the road right now, but I guess they're, you know, medical workers need to be out. Services that are required for society to function, like the mail service, grocery stores, all that stuff. I mean, that still needs to operate.
Yep.
And when that stops operating, good Lord, I don't know what to expect. But as far as like what Alexa and I have been doing, I've been binging The Walking Dead lately. Alexa doesn't like watching that stuff right now, but for me it's like, you know, that's honestly, it's like all I really want to watch is like stuff about this, you know, for now at least. Maybe we're going to move over to something a little more pleasant. We've been playing some video games here and there.
Money Shot.
Money Shot? Okay, there's San Francisco. Doesn't look that great right now because there's the Bay. Yeah. Anyway, I just want to let you know, Alexa, that I love you. And I really appreciate that, you know.
2 months of marriage. Woo!
2 months and some change. Well, at least we could say that if we survived our first year of marriage, everything else is gonna be easy, homegirl. It's gonna be a piece of cheesecake. It's gonna be a piece of cheesecake. That does sound good. We're gonna get some drive-through, treat ourselves after a long day of doing a lot. And what are you feeling like, homegirl? You know, wings sound good. Maybe I should
Stop.
or fire wings. There's a fire wings in Alameda.
Oh really? Oh yeah, there is. Okay.
Maybe I'll check that out. All right, guys. Peace out.
Take care. Wash your hands. Stay
Yeah.
inside.
All right.
Love you.
Bye.